So my name is Steve Alexopoulos. I fight out of Team Bushido, fighting at 185 pounds. My opponent's name is Brandon Slavic. I hear he's a Muay Thai striker. He's had a Muay Thai fight before. So I personally think I'll still be able to beat him in the stand-up. I think I'll be more powerful than him. I think on the ground, I'll definitely be able to submit him or just ground and pound him. He's pretty green on the ground from what I hear. So I think wherever the fight goes, I'll be able to win.
Your last fight was one of the more memorable ones of H1. I don't know, where have you gone from that fight? Have you changed or developed your game? Or?
I think, well, the first fight I ever had was actually a professional fight, and I was very green. I never stepped in a cage or a ring. I lost my first pro fight, so I decided to go to amateur. And I was extremely nervous because I didn't want to have another loss. So I trained very, very hard, and I trained in a cage because Bushido has a cage. I trained in a ring because Bushido also has a ring. And that really, really prepared me for the fight. So when I fought him, I was really, really nervous. I didn't try any submissions. I was just kind of, throwing a lot of punches while I was on top of him. This fight, I'll be a lot more calm. So I think you'll see a lot more submission attempts and a lot better positioning. And yeah, I feel really good for this fight, a lot better than I did for the last one. Confident now.
My name is Aiden Mansour. I train at Evolution in Gatineue. I'm fighting Andrew Delgatin, not Delgatin, sorry. I don't know much about him, that he lost in his last fight. This is my first fight. I'm kind of nervous and excited at the same time because I've been doing this for 3 years and it's kind of like a dream come true to me. So.
What type of fighter are you?
Well, I like to do everything, but mostly I'm a ground fighter, so I really love the jiu-jitsu aspects of martial arts, but I do have the reach advantage, so I've been working a lot on my kickboxing.
I'm Mike Riley. I'm fighting Brooke Petrovich. I was told he's an aggressive striker with a wrestling background that matches up well against me. I'm not as much of an aggressive striker. I'm more what's the word?
Counter striker?
Yeah, I'm more of a counter striker, so it matches up against his aggressive style, and I have a good jiu-jitsu background, so it'll match up good against the wrestling, I think.
Awesome. How long have you been training for this fight?
I've been training the past 2 months, but I've been doing jiu-jitsu for the past 6 years.
Well, all right.
Vince Martin Forget.
He's fighting against Josh Talsma from Team Roughhouse.
Yes.
Puis comment tu penses, basé sur l'information que tu as eue,
je suis prêt pour le combat, je suis prêt pour une guerre.
He's ready for his fight and he's ready to go to war.
Ça sera pas un combat facile, mais je suis prêt pour n'importe quoi. Je suis prêt pour mon debout, je suis prêt pour mon sol, je suis prêt pour mon wrestling, je suis prêt pour tout.
So basically what he's saying is that he knows it's not going to be an easy fight, but he's been training hard. So his stand-up, his ground, his wrestling, he's been training really hard for it and he's ready for it.
How do you think the outcome of the fight will be?
C'est quoi tu penses qui va être le résultat du combat?
Je peux pas dire ça, j'aimerais ça gagner, mais moi, je pense que ça va finir par une grosse décision. Ça va être une guerre, puis moi, ça va finir par une grosse décision, mais ma victoire à moi.
He says he doesn't know how it's going to come out, but he says he knows it's going to be a war. I think he's going to end up in a decision, but he's going to have the victory.
I'm Kenny Hiltz. I'm a wrestling base, got real big strength for a 150-pounder. I depend a lot on my jiu-jitsu, but if it's stand-up, doesn't matter. I'll fight him stand-up. I guess the guy's a Thai kickboxer. I think his name is Tariq Ishma or something like that. I watched him last Saturday compete in a grappling tournament. He sort of muscled his way through it, but it didn't impress me at all. I know he's been talking a lot on the internet. He's going to knock me out in a minute and stuff like that. Just can't wait till the fight happens, and I'm going to probably submit him in under a minute. So I hope it's a good fight. I hope everyone likes it, and I know Josh Brown's going to love it, bud. But yeah, I'm anxious. I'm real anxious for this one. This one I want this guy, so it's going to be a good one, yeah.
Well, with Hybrid Promotion rumored to bring out some titles into the future, when it won 45 here, possibly.
I want the belt, bud. Whoever wants to fight at when I beat him tonight, whoever wants to fight at 145, they say is the top around this region, I'll fight them, and I want the belt. It's mine, you know. So, and I train hard, and Cornwall guys train hard. So, we're gonna bring the belt home next November if we get the chance.
My name's Tariq, the loco Ismail. I'm fighting Kenny Hiltz. I am a Muay Thai fighter. I've been practicing Muay Thai for about a year and a half. My last fight was in Iowa for the Muay Thai tournament. I got second place. And basically, all I know about Kenny is he's a ground guy. I've been working my ground. So he might come take me down or something, but if he passes the stage of the striking game, then big ups to him, but I don't know if he can take me down or not. Supposedly he's really good on the ground, so we'll see what they say. But I just entered the Bushido Jiu-Jitsu tournament last Sunday. I was actually drunk the night before, but I entered it and I got second place. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully it's going to be a good fight. He's a good guy. I talked to him for a bit at the Bushido tournament. He's built, but I usually train with people that are 180 and above, so it's not going to be a big deal having someone 150 hit me. But hopefully, yeah, it'll be a good fight and be a good knockout.